Hey everybody, welcome back to this week's Most Elite podcast. This week, in preparation for Anthem, I went and got my Gato out of storage, and I'm just from now on I'm pretty much probably gonna have a video with each podcast. I know that was a thing early on. I got some emails and some letters handwritten, like quill dipped in ink. Sort of like, bro, while I find your musings and opinions fantastic, I simply cannot abide not having a video. A lot of people had ADHD or whatever the case. I don't care. But all my videos will now be videos. Probably some of them I might do, like if I'm on the road. Like I remember I recorded the Doom one for you guys from an iPhone, and I just put a video on it later. But like if I'm on the road or something, I might still just do a black screen. But for the most part, I will have videos. Now that the filler is out of the way, let's talk about what you're seeing on the screen right now. This is the Hong Kong Massacre. It is a twin stick shooter made entirely in Unity. I'm sorry I can't shout out the developers. I forgot their names. I'll probably put an edit in and look at it, or it'll be in the description. Whatever. It's a twin stick shooter. Now, what does that mean? It means the left stick controls your character and the right stick controls your aim. There's tons of examples of twin stick shooters. There's Enter the Gungeon, which is one of my favorite twin stick shooters, where like the left controls your body and right controls your aim, and R1 you shoot. So in this, left controls your body, right controls your aim, and you shoot with R2. And there's another famous example is Helldivers, which is a really good twin stick shooter. It's like an MMO twin stick shooter. This shit is crazy. There's another one coming out made by my guys who did, well, being published by the devs who did Warframe, and it's called, I think, Next in Line or Left Alive or something. I can't actually remember the title, but it's a twin stick roguelike, which is fucking crazy. It's a twin stick roguelike, massively multiplayer game where you play with a bunch of descendants of yourself. Think Rogue Legacy, and but massively multiplayer online and roguelike. So when you die, you lost your shit. Rogue Legacy was a roguelike, but it wasn't like MMO-y. So that's the only difference between those two. So twin stick shooters have been around for a while is the point I'm trying to make with that rant. Hong Kong Massacre. The story is really, really simple. You're a cop or ex-cop. Your partner was killed in a gangland shooting. You were badly injured, and I guess you took some leave, and you come back to kill everybody who did what they did. A bunch of guys in white and orange and red shirts, apparently. So the story is played out through flashbacks. You may notice that this game is heavily influenced by the likes of John Woo. There was even doves in the beginning and the opening for all my John Woo fans. I'm a big cinephile, whatever you want to call it. I love movies, and I do a lot of critiquing on movies. I did The Nun. I'm going to self-promote here. Check out my The Nun podcast with my friend Marlon. So yeah, this is John Woo all the fucking way. The bullet effects, the particle effects. When you shoot, you can shoot through walls. You can shoot doors off the hinges. You can slide. You can jump. You can roll. All of it makes you impervious to bullets. It lasts maybe 2-3 seconds. You're impervious, and you can aim and shoot while you're doing that. Your enemies can also do that. They can do everything you can do. They can shoot through walls. They can jump. They can roll. They can open doors. They can shoot the doors off the hinges to get you. And they are impervious when they are dodging as well. The thing that sets you apart and what makes this, aside from John Woo, it's obviously heavily John Woo influenced. Aside from that makes it Max Payne influenced, which is in a way influenced by John Woo. It's noir. It's a noir sort of feel and very gritty and dirty. All the Max Paynes are amazing. I don't even think it was daytime in any of them, with the exception of 3. 1 and 2 they both take place exclusively at night, in the snow and a blizzard, and it's dark. It's awesome. Max Payne is one of my favorite series. I could talk about it forever. In fact, I will do a podcast on Max Payne now that I got my Gato. I'll record some Max Payne. But today we're talking about the Hong Kong Massacre. Back to, it's John Woo, it's Max Payne. So you've probably seen it in the video by now. But you can activate slow motion whenever you feel like you're in a dangerous spot and there's a meteor in your bottom right of your screen and it drains, so if you're feeling like maybe I'm going to get shot out in this scenario, you can activate slow motion and dodge in between and bob and weave bullets like an action hero while shooting through walls and shit. It all looks very cinematic. It's like, I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Hard Boiled, which I think this is clearly based off of, or based around. Like, the people who made this game really loved John Woo, and they loved Hard Boiled, and they loved Max Payne, and they just made a video game. And big ups to them. Again, I don't remember the developer's name. I will put it in the description, because check these guys out. They clearly know what the fuck they're doing in terms of overall feel of a game. Now, how does it control? It controls really well. There are 4 guns. There's a shotgun, dual pistols, a submachine gun, and an AK-47 assault rifle. Or is it a M4? It's one of those. It's an assault rifle. Each gun starts with a particular amount of bullets. Once it runs out, it is empty. You have to pick up a gun off of an enemy you have killed, creating this sense of bullet management as well as enemy placement, because you need to know where you killed the last guy, because each stage judges you on time. You have to beat it in a specific time limit to be rewarded with stars. Stars are then used to upgrade your guns. Like my pistols, I've upgraded movement speed on them, so while just holding pistols I move faster, but I also gave them infinite ammo, so I can just run around infinitely fast shooting bullets. Now you would think, well, that breaks the game. No, you're still going to get shot out. The enemies are still going to preemptively shoot you. They're still going to know where you are, and it's just going to be a bad scene no matter what. But it is really fun to infinitely shoot pistols in slow motion. The shotgun, it gets a fire rate upgrade. It can hold more in its magazine. It also gets a movement speed upgrade. Now, not all the guns get movement speed upgrades. Their upgrades differ. Pistol gets infinite ammo, fire rate, movement speed, but the shotgun gets clip size, movement speed, fire rate, and another. There's a submachine gun, which holds 20 bullets. It gets clip size, but it also gets dual, so you can hold two subbies and fucking shoot guys out with 2 submachine guns, and that's really fucking cool. But that's how it controls. It feels really good. I mean, if you don't upgrade the speed of like your movement speed on your gun, you feel it. Like it's noticeable. There's a very noticeable difference between an upgraded movement speed and a not upgraded movement speed, because you feel in danger. And I didn't notice it before I upgraded my pistols, and before I was like, man, this is a pretty good speed I'm moving. But when you gotta beat a stage in 30 seconds, you realize, like, oh fuck, I am not moving fast enough. So maybe save some of your stars to upgrade movement speed on each gun, which is what I started to do. I just got this game like 2 days ago. I've been busy. I just got a platinum trophy in Resident Evil 2. You guys already saw my podcast. I'm just so proud of myself. So I've been like just doing stuff like that and studying for this course that I'm in. So I haven't really been recording, but now I'm going to get back to that, because one, Anthem is coming out, which everyone who follows my channel knows. I will be doing plenty of videos for that. In fact, I'll probably do one right before it comes out and right after, sort of a part 1, my preliminary thoughts, and a part 2, my afterthought. And I will never treat Anthem like an afterthought. There's a little play on words for you people out there, you know what I'm saying? But back to the Hong Kong Massacre. I can digress too damn much about other games. Yeah, so that's how it plays. That's how it moves. And it really feels smooth. It really feels like these guys started out. If I have one complaint, and I know why it does this, if I have one complaint or 2 complaints about the game, is when the enemies, sometimes they are unaware and they just don't know anything that's going on. You can walk through a door and shoot them right in their back. Other times they get like this Sixth Sense, Haley Joel Osment, I see dead people sight, and just know where you are and will blow you the fuck away, like off screen. They're not even on screen. They'll just shoot you out. And you know, I kind of want some consistency. If the enemies are going to sense me, have them always sense me. If they're not going to sense me, have them always not sense me. You know, that's it. That's my only complaint. Aside from that, this game is fucking fantastic. I'm having a really good time. Even dying feels good. It's like, oh, because what it is, it's a puzzle game. Each map is a layout, and the game asks of you to learn the layout of the map. So you're going to spend a lot of deaths just learning where the enemies are, where they're exactly placed in each room, and then from there you can master the stage, because the challenges in each stage are the same. Each stage comes with 3 challenges. Do not use slow-mo, don't hit anything but the enemies, and beat the stage in under a certain time limit. And each are told to you before you start the stage. So basically you want to learn every map. You want to learn exactly where every enemy is, and you want to know which gun to use starting. Your starting gun, it may not seem like it, but it's actually really important which gun you start with to give you the most optimal experience of killing each dude and preserving as much ammo. Because I told you, if you're out of bullets in the middle of the game and you kill the enemy far back and there's 3 dudes shooting at you through a wall, you may make it back to pick up that gun, or you may get shot in your back and die and have to start over. And that has happened to me countless times. I've died, I think, 80 times, and I just got this game 2 days ago. So you're going to die a lot. You're going to see that screen dead a lot, but each death should be treated as a learning experience. I guess it's a lot like Dark Souls in that regard. It's obviously more high octane than Dark Souls in the sense of the speed of the game and what you're doing. But yeah, in that regard, it's definitely a lot more like Dark Souls. It's definitely a lot more puzzly. Like, it's a puzzle shooter, I guess. Think of it like a puzzle, and think of it like it's a puzzle shooter. So yeah, I mean, one last note before I end the video: the weapons all have weight. Each gun, it's not just like you're firing staplers. Each gun has a weight to it. The pistols, when you fire them, they feel heavy with each kickback. The recoil feels realistic, especially for the pistols in the assault rifle. The developer, I'm not sure if it's one guy or a team of 4 dudes or whatever, they did a fantastic job of emulating the recoil and the weight of each gun. Like, when you fire the shotgun, the screen shakes, like boom. There's a shake to the screen, and you feel like, damn, I just blew that guy the fuck away. But in the same token, if they fire their shotty or machine gun or whatever, and they get you slipping, it's 1-shot kill. So whatever gun you're using, 1 bullet will kill them, 1 bullet will kill you. If you get hit, you're like, fuck, I'm riddled, like I'm over, So yeah, that's one just like corny note of mine that as I was impressed while playing. It felt really heavy in my hands. Like, the controller felt like the gun, like I'm holding the lives of these men in my hands. He's got the whole world, like in my hands, but a Tech 9 instead of a planet. So yeah, that's just one thing I wanted to throw out there. But anyway, the Hong Kong Massacre, John Woo inspired, Max Payne inspired, 100% fun, 100% frustrating if, like, you thought you were going to clear a room and you got shot. Definitely give this game a look at, play it, have a friend download it, share, play it, whatever the case. But play this game. I really, really like it. And also go watch Hard Boiled so you can enjoy it even more. Because if you haven't seen Hard Boiled, this shit just looks crazy, like bullets and sparks flying everywhere. But like, the opening scene of Hard Boiled is just like fucking birds and shooting and paper flying everywhere. It's like confetti. I feel like a guy off camera was just throwing confetti in that opening scene of Hard Boiled, because there's so much paper and shit after that gunfight. So yeah, the Hong Kong Massacre, go and play it. It's fucking awesome. And that's it for today. Later this week, I will do one on Anthem, obviously. That's in 5 days or 6 days. And I got some more surprises coming for you guys, aside from Anthems. But I'm here still. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on whatever you want to follow me on. The links will be in the description below. All right, see ya.